while my memory is empty and my battery is full, I am going to make a video. It's amazing. I haven't made one in a while, to be honest, but I have been fairly busy. Updates for the moment. You haven't seen in here for a while because, well, except for the bike, but you haven't seen in here me talking bullshit like I usually do. Because this is actually bringing back a lot of memories. A while back, I spent days in here just making random videos like this. So it's been a while since I've done it. I might be a little bit rusty, but I'm sure I can still talk for hours. So, firstly, I'll show you what's kind of going clockwise around the room. Really here, nothing much, except for the fact I found that these I wanted to use on this bike for the pedals, but they don't fucking fit. So I have to replace the crank in that, which isn't much of a fun job, but it shouldn't be too hard. So I'm going to replace the crank and the crank gear on there, so that I can fit this lot on. Hopefully it's compatible. If not, I'll have to find a new way around it. But to be honest, it looks like I should probably be able to get away with that. Where's the race on this? Oh, that's the screw on. Yeah, it should be alright. Just gonna screw this back on. So I'm probably gonna need those bearings. So. Oh, you wanker! My laces have come undone. Sorry, I have to do it. I've got an OCD for this stuff. If I don't do my laces, it'll drive me fucking insane. Right. That's better. Now I've got to screw this back in. But it's a what's it hand thread, so turn it the other way. Amateur mistakes for some people, even though I still do it, so I am an amateur. Brilliant. On any rotating shaft, if you ever have a problem getting a bolt undone on a shaft which rotates or something like that, make sure you check what direction it rotates, because half the chances are it's a left-handed thread. So yeah. No Rise bike, since you've seen it. It has been out of here recently, but I've sorted that out. I broke that weld off and realigned it, so now this sits in the middle. Oh, that was good. So I've done that. I'm gonna go look for some hinges in the. Well, I think there's some in my mum's room. I was given some a while back, and they were decorative door hinges, so I didn't have any use for them. I just stuck them in my mum's room. Hey, if you want some door handles, there you go. You have them. So I'll have to go in there and see if I can find them, because I'm just going to get 2 hinges. Actually, I'm probably not going to get 2 hinges. I'm going to get 1 hinge, just weld it in the middle here. If that's the plan anyway. If not, I might get 2, but one of them will probably work. I can't really bolt it on there, but everything there is pretty sturdy. I need to paint all this yet. I want to get some self-etching primer to put on there. I don't want to put any normal primer on there. It might probably go in the electrolysis tank first to get rid of all the crud off of everything. But I have no electrolysis tank at the moment, which sucks. The only thing I have, I've got 2 of these bucket things, which are fairly useless. It kind of sucks, but I just don't have anything really big enough to make an electrolysis tank with anymore. So anyway, the Suffolk engine. I think what's going to happen now is on Thursday and or Friday, I'll be down in the workshop cutting up and marking out some metal. Probably not so much actually making the manifold, but just marking out and cutting the materials so that I can then take them to college and use their workshop to make them. So it's going to be probably about 2 weeks before I've made a manifold, which kind of sucks. I'm debating what carb I should use yet. I'm wondering if I should use this one, which is the replacement carb I bought for that Honda engine, which piston fits here. The problem I'm having is I think I put the rings in the wrong way around. There's the 2 compression rings. They have to be around a certain way, and I think I put them in wrong, so I need to go over and try and find out what way those rings need to go in. Alright, someone tell me please if you know, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who knows. There's 2 rings. One of them has a black top, as you can see. One of them has a silver top. They're both, well, this one actually, let's see if I can get it clean up a bit. It's been sitting in a box down there for a while, so it's kind of like a black anodized surface on that side, same on that side. And on this one, it is silver on both sides. There are no markings. There's an N on this one. There's a little N just there. You won't be able to see that. but I'm not sure what that means. So if anyone knows, please tell me. They're both the same width. Basically they're both exactly the same, just different colour on thrust surfaces. I call them thrust surfaces, I'm not sure. That's really about it. There's not much more else I know about them. They probably have a slight taper on them across the top of the actual surface of the ring, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, if anyone knows, I'd greatly appreciate that. But yeah, the other reason that it's apart at the moment, because it still smokes after putting new in the ring, and the fucking valve retainer fell off. The inlet valve fell into the and I fucking bent it, so now I've got very low compression. Well, not high enough compression. So anyway, going on to the main point. This is the carb which I wanted to try and use on that engine, but this is for a 160cc engine. That's a 75cc. This here is probably not gonna. That engine won't pull enough air through this carb for the Venturi to work in the design it was. Well, for the way this carb was actually designed, it's probably not going to pull enough air. So unless it was to be jetted. But what I intend to do is keep this. I'll clean it up, put it in a bag or something. I have to run some carb cleaner and that over it. Clean it all up, stick it in a bag, because it's an absolutely identical replica of a Honda GX160 engine, and the engine on my generator is a Honda clone of a GX160. So this here is the perfect replacement for that one if it ever goes wrong. Even though that generator is absolutely fucking brand spanking new, and I got it for free. Woohoo, you suckers! Anyway, shouldn't say that because I do like my job. Unfortunately, some of the people I work with aren't the best. The people I work with are fucking fantastic, but unfortunately it's a school. So there's all different departments. I say departments, there's teachers, cleaners. I'm technically a cleaner certain times, but most of the time I'm a groundsman. And we have the kitchen staff. I mean, most of the time they're fucking fantastic. I mean, they feed me, they look after me, they feed me again, so I'm happy with that. But the teachers, however, ooh, don't go near them. If you think teachers are bad while you're at school, you try working with the retards. They're stuck. When you work with them, they're stuck even further up their own asses. So yeah, some of them anyway. This crank is going on here because the one which is on there. When I got this, the pedals on it were fucked. So I thought, oh yeah, that's fine. I've got some pedals that'll fit it. Got them out today. Just go straight through the hole. Doesn't fucking thread because it's wrong size. So I'm gonna have to replace the entire crank with this one and hope it works. That's the plan. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. This is part of my refrigerant recovery system. This piece here is now being made redundant. I'm replacing this for something bigger because that thing I doubt I'll be able to get enough refrigerant in for any air conditioning system of any reasonable size. So that is scrap. Well, the valve isn't, but everything else there is. What else? Honda engine. Sorry, I have to heater fan. What's it on? Because if I don't, I'm gonna freeze to death. I've got fucking icicles coming out of my nose right now. I'm freezing. That fan's running way too fast for that to be efficient in any shape or form, but it's fine. That's my old bike that the healing tube exploded on. To be honest, that bike cost me 70 quid, and I had two problems. One was the healing tube exploding. The other one was one seized brake cable. Nothing else ever went wrong with it. But that was partly due to the fact that it was dunked in oil once a fucking month. Literally, I just went over the whole thing with engine oil. That's why it was always so dirty. But it always worked. It never failed me. My new bike hasn't been greased or anything since I got it, because I was actually thinking that maybe when it left the factory they actually would put grease and oil in the places it was needed. Apparently not. My gear selector has now died twice. The first time it actually needed replacing, it was so badly damaged. The second time, luckily, I've been able to repair it. So, yeah, this is the first one which it had. To be honest, it's a little bit bent somewhere, but these things I found, when they bend, there is no possible feasible way of actually getting them to work properly again. Because you can straighten it in one position, but then you change gear and then it's bent in another position, so then your chain slips and you have all kinds of nasty problems. That's actually the problem with this one, but I've got it set. I did, while I had it off, I hammered it, straightened it as much as I damn well could, but now it's selected in gear 3, it stays in gear 3, that's it, no other gears. Unless I change it manually, but there's no cables connected to it. What else? Oh yeah, that engine, I'm planning on actually getting it running again, that Honda, but if it doesn't work properly when I get it going again, it's probably, my mate can have it off me for a tenner. That's just to recoup my losses on the piston rings, that's it. It's a new set of piston rings, so that's it. The Briggs engine, now that is going to be something quite interesting. I think I'm going to speak to my friend maybe if he wants to come up here when the weather warms up, when we have some daylight, and we'll rebuild it and we'll do something horribly nasty with it, maybe blow it up or do something with it fun. To be honest, it's got great compression, it runs fine, it just vibrates like a bitch because it's got no balancers. I took them out so I could convert it to a horizontal crank, even though, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have needed to take them out, but I threw them away, which was very, very stupid of me. If I kept them, that engine would be in one piece now, be running fine. It's a brilliant engine, but unfortunately I don't have them and I can't get hold of them. So, probably just bolt it to something. If not, just fucking stick it on a metal plate, rev the nuts off of it, stand on the metal plate while I vibrate around the garden. What else? Nothing really. The compressor, that's going good. Haven't had much problem with it, except for the fact that it's this is probably the most inefficient, well, the most power drawing air compressor in New Addington and Croydon, which is where I live, because this is out of an air conditioner. It's 6 kilowatts. It is a very powerful air compressor even. I think what I'm going to do now is go inside and show you what else is going on. Really, there's not that much, but yeah, just do that, just turn everything off. Okay. No, the bike just fell over. Oh, look, there's light that way. Why did I just stand on? I don't know, but it didn't feel nice. It felt like I just stood on a mouse or something. It's probably moss, but oh well. Got an air hose down there. I need to straighten that out, and I'll hang it across the garden. So, while it hangs there, it straightens. That wind's cold. Oh, it's my mini fridge. I need to bring that in, actually. Where'd it go? I'm back. Oh, heat. It's dark. Bedroom. Computer. Ding dong. Oh, it's fuck off. So. That wasn't worth it. I just should have drunk it while I was downstairs. Alright, so. Right. What else? Oh yeah. Radio control car. Servos and receiver are knackered, so they need replacing. Also, I need new tyres. I took the foam out of these ones because they disintegrated. So you'll be driving along, once you get up some nice speed, all the foam flings to one side, stretches out like so. Your wheels are funny shape, and you bounce, and you just don't have much control over it. There's the cylinder head for the Honda. How many other people have engine parts in their bedroom? Honestly, along with instrument cluster, dash parts. I did actually have my car's entire dashboard in here while I did some wiring on it, which still isn't actually complete, but it's getting there. This thing here, I should have done a video of this, but the state of that. You see, there's one silver pin and one like brown black pin. It's a fuel injector. Look at it, it's disgusting. That's what happens when you run 12 volts from a generator onto a fuel injector. Don't worry, that's not a sick bucket or a shit bucket. That's juice from the electrolysis tank when I did the Suffolk engine. I used that to empty the bucket, but I never cleaned it. So it's just been lying around making a mess. At least it don't smell. But yeah, there's fuel injectors out of a 1 litre Peugeot 106. I had the pleasure of destroying this thing, and let me tell you, you have no idea how much this fucking thing stinks. It's disgusting. The only reason I've got it around is because I want to go and shove it up my friend's nose. It came out of his mum's car. In fact, does it still smell? Ooh. can taste it. That is going there. You can go in my pocket tomorrow when I go to college. Yes, I bought a guitar too. Still learning how to actually play it, so I'm slowly learning. I mean, using a guide online. It's got a video guide along with written tips, instructions, guide, all that malarkey. I can play a couple of chords. I managed to play a tune myself. It's literally just on the E string, but that's it. Yeah. But I've been using the old Sony amp here to play it. I would actually show you what it sounded like, but unfortunately my lead for it is downstairs, along with the shitty amp that it came with. The amp is like 10 watt, it's completely fucking useless. But yeah, it was a cheap kit, and considering how cheap it was, I'm actually chuffed to bits with it. That's the box it came in. UPS, gotta say, I love you, man. I do like UPS. UPS are the bollocks. I'd marry them if I could. But, well, compared to Royal Mail are arseholes. They are retards and they don't know how to do their job. I swear to God, I think some of them think they're fucking T-boys. They just don't know what they're doing. They must drive to your house, get a piece of card, go to your house, put it in the door, and then drive off with whatever it was they're meant to be delivering. That seems what's happened to me all the time. Or things go missing, stuff gets stolen, gets put in a stupid place and then thrown away. That's happened to me before. They decided to put it in a bin. But anyway, going off the point, UPS's website is pornography. Literally, anything you click works. You can find the answers you're looking for. Actually shows you the progress of your item. I love it. And it gets to your house. It's amazing. Even if the delivery men do look like retards in their uniform. But, oh well, you can't blame them. It's not their fault. Yep, so, enough ranting on UPS and Royal Mail. If you live in the UK, you'll know what Royal Mail are like. They're special people. I think they do actually only employ special people. If your resume has got written on it that you have anything more than 2 GCSEs, then you don't get the job. Oh well, that's it for now. Hey, a sock. I was actually looking for a sock earlier. That's stupid. That's blocking a hole in my door. There's like a hole there. Hole there. Hole there. Hole there. Crack. That bit there, that's not a hole, that's a graze. It doesn't count. I need to fix that door. Something bad. Oh well, okay. I've been ranting long enough. So, I'll have to see you guys later. I do have some videos, I believe, somewhere, I think. Let's just have a quick look. I'll see if I can show you how many videos I have. Come on, hard drive. Load quickly. Because you love me. There we go. All of these are videos. Each one of these files has about 20, well, minus pictures. Each one of them has about 32 minutes of video on them. Some of it, everything to about, actually everything up to here has had some of the videos uploaded, but there's some in this section here that you haven't seen. There's some pictures of some engines and stuff. See if I can find a video that you haven't actually seen. There's a lot of pictures in that one. That was the car being unwatered. Central locking. Some stuff here on the Suffolk. Well, actually, I did lose some videos of that Suffolk engine rebuild. I was going to be doing a step-by-step kind of dismantling, cleaning, rebuilding, all that. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I accidentally deleted some videos or wiped my memory card without backing up in the computer. I'm not sure, but I did lose a substantial amount of video on that engine, which is unfortunate. But oh well, you got the gist of it. It's only a little 75cc engine, so oh well. That's it. See you guys later. I've rambled long enough now. Oh yeah.